You gotta speak to people. I'm not. I'm not Professor X, alright?
Only the name.
Advice from Jay.
Yo, what up? Hit that like button, subscribe. Welcome back to all my day ones, my returning subscribers, and welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. So we're not like these other channels. Check this shit out. Check this out. We're gonna get right into it. So, I was having a conversation with a neighbor of mine. He's an elderly man, and this elderly black man, some people want to know the ethnicity, but this elderly man, we're just chatting it up, and I wasn't feeling too good, but he was like, let me tell you something, brother. You get knocked down, but you get back up. And then I walked away, and it resonated with me. I was like, damn, that was some real shit. It was powerful. Are you see these? You see these, man? It might knock you down. This is life. Stress, bills, damn. Bills is getting me, but guess what? You get your ass back up, soldier. You may not be a soldier, but you're a soldier of life. We all are. Man, get your ass back up. When you fall or slip in the ice or the winter time, or when you trip, don't you get back up? When you see these, this is how you fight back with life. You say, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Even if they miss, I'm going to just keep going. And eventually one of them will hit. And then I'll knock those shits down instead of them knocking me down. But no matter how many times I get knocked down, no matter how many obstacles they throw at me, no matter how much stuff they try to do, I'm always get back up. Who knocked you down, sister? Did he break your heart? How'd you get knocked down, brother? Did she break your heart? Vice versa. That's what that means. What happened out there? How'd you fall off? Pick yourself back up. Most people who are in your life and ruin it, making a living hell. They're a lesson for you to learn when now you know all the signs. Now you know all the red flags because you've experienced this type of individual for so long. Now their tricks and stuff. Now you can see it on other people. Wait, This girl's acting like this other person who used to try to manipulate. Then you pull back, you start to notice that's the same. Then you try a different one, they're different, and you start to notice, man. So I just said all that because you got to get back up. I told you, man, I keep it real with you guys. I told you all that stuff in the other video because it was true. Plus, you guys never know if I'm really going through or not unless I say something. So I decided to say something in the last video. But I appreciate you guys. I'm glad my advice is helping you, man. That's all I wanted to do is help people, man. You're going to go through things in life. Shit'll knock you down. Maybe someone passed away and you're going through it. I feel you. I've dealt with that situation. Very hard to get over. You don't never really honestly get over it. You learn to live with accepting the fact that the individual is gone. That's pretty much how it goes. See, I make these videos because I know a lot of people don't want to speak it out loud. I've had people over the years who didn't want to tell me anything, but then acted certain ways and stuff like that. You got to speak to people. I'm not Professor X, all right? I did the old automatic wheelchair type of. If you like that, man, hit that like, man. That was my best performance yet. But hey, if you'd like me on one of your channels, your talking channels, an interview, if you want to, chat it up, you want me to come through, hey man, let me know, man. Check the about section, man. Business inquiries, just email me, man, or write something in the comments. I'll read it. Let me know if you want me to be on your channel and we do a little, maybe you want to interview me, But yeah, I made this video to get you guys hype, pump you up. My last video, I know I feel like that sometimes, but it's hard. You gotta learn. You can't mix, the emotional and personal life with the business. So I'm still learning. I'm young. Give me a chance. I'm still learning out here, But get up, man. There's females out there going through it right now. I feel you. I've been through that. But you can get through. People who break your heart, their heart will be broken in the end. Because they'll realize when you fix your life up and you do way better and you don't need to deal with them no more and you're done with their bullshit, they start thinking to themselves, damn, well, maybe I could have and this and that. And then they might try to run back. And then you're like, nah, I don't want to deal with it no more. Because you've healed. You've learned the lesson. That makes you stronger and move on with life. See, no weapons formed against me no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But see, nobody said there wouldn't be any weapons. That was a good quote I read today, so I decided to share it because it's some true shit. There will be weapons against you. I've been, stabbed, beaten, multiple weapons, but they didn't prosper because I was never in, from these situations, critical condition or anything as such. Plus, I turned my life around. I wasn't always the best person, but I've turned my life around. After I went in the military, turned my life around. But I'm just here to tell you, we all get knocked down, man. Some people don't have food, money. Some people don't have legs. Always don't try to be that person that compares yourself to other people's situations, but always tell yourself there's someone with a worse situation than me, so I gotta fight every day and pick myself back up, because we will get knocked out, man. You can't win every fight, and you can't fight fire with fire all the time. Basically, two wrongs don't make a right. If you cheat on me and I cheat back, well, who's right? No one. Vengeance is not key. But see, bettering yourself, elevating yourself to the next level, and then telling yourself, I want to go to the next level, and finding love in self and trying to discover what hobbies you like and think. That is what the breakup was meant to do. It was meant to make you find what you love to do. And see, not everybody's going to find what they love to do, but maybe you'll find something that you enjoy. You may not love it, but you enjoy it. I just so happen to be one of those people that, I just thought back in my life and stuff I enjoyed growing up a little bit. And I just kept thinking about art. And I was like, you know what? Let me make that video real quick. And I was like going to start art again short, and I had a nice little landscape painting in the background. I was like, let me try more with this. And then I realized how much I loved art again, because I remember growing up, I would, I remember the museum, and that was weird to me in school, going to museum all the time, the Dr. Seuss thing, but it makes sense now. I was like, art was always there. I remember dancing with the art teacher as a youngin' in the school gym. This was years ago. And I was like, that's when I first knew I had some type of confidence, because I talked to an older woman at a super, super young age. I was like, can we dance? We did the, now, Dad, do you dance? Do you dance? You Cupid. Y'all don't know about that, man. That's that Cupid shuffle. To the left, to the now, walking. I can't be walking it by myself right now, because y'all not ready for it. If y'all want me to walk it or try to, let me know down in the comments, but I really don't want to. But you Cupid. But anyway, yeah, I remember asking that teacher to dance, and literally the first person I've ever asked to try any. It was like a teacher, like she was cute though, like a college-looking student, Miss Williamson. I remember now. Not from my high school. I'm talking about from elementary. And that's the first time I learned about art. And then this movie, I think, Pay It Forward or something like that. Really, really good teacher. But we did the Cupid Shuffle. She was showing me how to do it. I already knew how to do it, you know. You from the hood, you know how to do it. But, yeah, you know, here I am. And then I remember years later, I was in Arizona, and then I was at a certain, you know, location. And this location had a whole, like, art shack. You know, it was crazy. And I remember, you know, my family, you know, I don't hate my family, if anybody's wondering. I don't hate my family. But I remember, you know, a cousin of mine, we were doing a drawing competition. I drew that damn Cinnamon Toast Crunch exactly like the thing, right? Hers looked like it too, so I couldn't hate. But I just thought about all that stuff, and I was like, damn, I can draw it. I was like, wait. And I was like, can I still do that like I did years ago? And I just looked at a random Google picture or something. I was like, oh, I can still do it. And I just started practicing. And I was like, wow, I really do love this. It makes sense now. You got to go back in time a little bit. Think. Don't go back in time. I wish I would have. Sometimes it happens. You see it in my last video. We all go through it. But you got to pick yourself back up. I don't want to talk too long in this video because I am going to run out of storage space. And if you're wondering, I record on my phone. I still haven't bought a camera yet. I will buy a camera when we get to about, you know, 5,000 to 10,000 subscribers. When it gets way more serious on the channel, that's when I'll upgrade to a camera. That's what I feel. Or a better phone with a better camera. But yeah, man. So like I said, you see these? Yeah, you want to get knocked down? Get your ass back up. It's only been a few seconds. Come on, man. You got a life to live. You got to fight and keep going. Man, hopefully this video helped you, man. Yo, man. Like I told you, you know, you got some people out there too. I wanted to say this real quick because I wanted to do this one more time because it was super funny to me. Look, you cannot, nobody that I know can do this, all right? Yes, I understand you're stressed because of this situation. It happened at 3:41 p.m. Nobody's Professor X. We can't read your mind. Closed mouths don't get fed. So if I don't open my mouth, nobody will know what I'm going through. Tell people what you're going through. Might change. And if you don't feel comfortable about telling people what you're going through, get you a therapist, man. Talk to them. Confidential. But stay motivated to do the things that you said you were going to do. That means if you said, I'm going to go to school, actually set out actually put in the work and go to the school. Stop telling everybody because it sounds cool to see what they think. Stop caring what people think. I don't care what people think. I'm going to do what I want to do because this is our lives. You get to choose what you want to do. You don't have to be forced to do anything unless you commit a crime and now you have no choice. Now you're a slave to the, state or something as such. Yeah, look it up. So, like I said, you know, actually do what you said you were going to do and stay determined. Man, I'm determined to get 2,000 subscribers. So hit that like and subscribe, man. And, you know, stay out those jail cells because the same things that you would do illegally, you can do legally. So don't commit no crime. There's always a damn alternative to the crime you're about to commit. You know, robber, play paintball, get in a competition, earn some money. You know, some people laugh at paintball. Join the army. You want to shoot so bad? Man, I've shot machine guns. I've thrown grenades. Yeah, with an S. I've, you know, you deal with shotguns, pistols, rifles. Man, don't tell me about arsenal, man. You know, I've used live equipment. Yeah, really fired all this type of equipment I'm telling you about. So there's a better alternative, and you could do it legally and enjoy it, and you don't have to worry about you're gonna go to jail after shooting off one round in the sky, having to scatter and hide and from the cops. Yeah, man, I don't even. That's just like a joke to me. I'm telling you, man, I fired thousands of rounds, man. Literally, I remember being at the range for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and just piles and boxes of bullets, bro. It's crazy. Piles. Sometimes in the military, some guys would, we, damn, I don't know why I just, fuck, I keep missing the target because they're like, damn, I want to shoot a little bit more. Let me get some more rounds. But, yeah, just wanted to share a little Army story with you guys. I remember the Army, they'll tell you, they do this thing called police call. You all line up like this, all together in a straight line, a bunch of people. And we would do this with, you pick up the shells. And it's just clean after the range. It's like nobody shot. It's crazy because everybody has to pick up the shells. Yeah. I remember, I think I'll do another I Remember Army story eventually. Because you guys like my Army stories. I got a lot of them. I just don't really share them too much. But I was going to say also with the police call, they used to do that with cigarettes. I wanted to say something real quick too. So I know I definitely went past what I was supposed to do, but I have to throw this one more thing in there. So yesterday I took my broom and I went out to the front of my complex, and I saw just so many cigarette butts. I just started sweeping them. I cleaned the whole street. And what I noticed from doing that I took care of the environment, the people around me, they all started throwing their cigarettes in the street now. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I decided to show these people an example of what I learned in the Army. Doesn't matter if it's not your trash or if it is your trash. This is our earth, our planet. So let's take care of our home and keep it nice and clean. And with that being said, lastly, what I always yell to the top of my lungs is knowledge. Because I truly believe that knowledge is power, and it could save your life one day. So be a sponge and soak up all the knowledge you can. Man, y'all hear that, man? Do y'all hear that, man? Man, I think somebody said, get knocked down, but you get your ass back up, man. Fucking notch, man. Get back up. Oh.